Welcome to your channel, Crazy Info. Apple Inc. is an American multinational technology company, headquartered in Cupertino, California, that designs, develops, and sells consumer electronics, computer software, and online services. The company's hardware products include the iPhone smartphone, the iPad tablet computer, the Mac personal computer, the iPod portable media player, the Apple Watch smartwatch, the Apple TV digital media player, and the HomePod smart speaker. Apple software includes the macOS and iOS operating systems, the iTunes Media Player, the Safari web browser, and the iLife and iWork creativity and productivity suites, as well as professional applications, like Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and Xcode. Its online services include the iTunes Store, the iOS App Store, and Mac App Store, Apple Music, and iCloud. Apple was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in April 1976 to develop and sell Wozniak's Apple I personal computer. It was incorporated as Apple Computer, Inc. in January 1977, and sales of its computers, including the Apple II, grew quickly. According to Steve Jobs, the company's name was inspired by his visit to an apple farm while on a fruitarian diet. Jobs thought the name, Apple, was fun, spirited and not intimidating. Apple's first logo, designed by Ron Wayne, depicts Sir Isaac Newton sitting under an apple tree. It was almost immediately replaced by Rob Janoff's Rainbow Apple, the now familiar rainbow-colored silhouette of an apple with a bite taken out of it. On August 2, Apple officially dropped the rainbow scheme, and began to use monochromatic logos, nearly identical in shape to the previous rainbow incarnation. The first Apple stores were originally opened, as 2 locations in May 2001, by then CEO Steve Jobs, after years of attempting, but failing store-within-a-store concepts. The company's first product was the Apple I, a computer single-handedly designed and hand-built by Wozniak, and first shown to the public at the Homebrew Computer Club. The Apple II, also invented by Wozniak, was introduced on April 16, 1977, at the first West Coast Computer Fair. In 1984, Apple launched the Macintosh, the first personal computer to be sold without a programming language. In 1985, a power struggle developed between Jobs and CEO John Sculley, who had been hired 2 years earlier. Jobs resigned from Apple, and founded Next Inc. the same year. Wozniak also left Apple in 1985 to pursue other ventures. Apple also experimented with a number of other unsuccessful consumer-targeted products during the 1990s, including digital cameras, portable CD audio players, speakers, video consoles, the eWorld online service, and TV appliances. At the 1997 Macworld Expo, Jobs announced that Apple would join Microsoft to release new versions of Microsoft Office for the Macintosh, and that Microsoft had made a $150 million investment in non-voting Apple stock. On November 10, 1997, Apple introduced the Apple Online Store, which was tied to a new build-to-order manufacturing strategy. At the Worldwide Developers Conference keynote address, on June 6, 2005, Jobs announced that Apple would begin producing Intel-based Mac computers in 2006. During his keynote speech, at the Macworld Expo, on January 9, 2007, Jobs announced that Apple Computer, Inc. would thereafter be known as Apple Inc. because the company had shifted its emphasis from computers to consumer electronics. This event also saw the announcement of the iPhone and the Apple TV. On October 5, 2011, Steve Jobs died, marking the end of an era for Apple. On July 2, 2013, Apple recruited Paul Deneuve, Belgian president and CEO of Yves Saint Laurent, as a vice president reporting directly to Tim Cook. On October 23, 2001, Apple introduced the iPod digital music player. On January 27, 2010, Apple introduced their much-anticipated media tablet, the iPad. The original Apple Watch smartwatch was announced by Tim Cook on September 9, 2014, being introduced as a product with health and fitness tracking. It was released on April 24, 2015. Apple's first smart speaker, the HomePod, was released on February 9, 2018, after being delayed from its initial December 2017 release. According to the Sydney Morning Herald, Apple wants to start producing an electric car with AutoNo most driving as soon as 2020. Apple Energy, LLC is a wholly owned subsidiary of Apple Inc. that sells solar energy. As of June 6, 2016, Apple's solar farms in California and Nevada have been declared to provide 217.9 megawatts of solar generation capacity. Thank you for watching the video, guys. For more interesting videos, do subscribe to your channel, Crazy Info. See you soon in next video.